Okay. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome to this session. This is our second session on this training. And as you see on our schedule, we are going to be looking at creating videos. That's what we are going to be talking about. Okay, so Mr. Dumba is our presenter. Mr. Dumba, you can unmute. I thought you were able to unmute.
Rogers, will you please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. You can go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Rogers. Should we start our lesson?
Yes.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In this second cohort, let us take this opportunity to thank Edify Uganda. We are here because of them. We would have loved to do this, but we didn't have what it took. We didn't have the necessary funds to run this program. So Edify Uganda, in conjunction with the Christian School Owners Association, have enabled the COHORT2 ICT Teachers Association to do this training. I'm glad I have 27 of us here. And today, in this session, this 4 p.m. session, we want to look at how to make videos for our lessons. But I want to first have a look at the assignment that I put in the Google Classroom. We had a session in the morning. Where we are looking at presentations. So I want to see those who have handed in. Let me share my screen. And then see, so on my screen, those who can see. Rogers, am I clear?
Yes.
Okay, on my screen, I have my Gmail account open. So I want to go into our Google Classroom and I see how many people have submitted of the 40 plus who attended this morning session. So on the right-hand side, I'll go to the 9 dots. I'll scroll down and go to Google Classroom. This is just a recap of our morning session before we start the main session. So I'm in many of these classes, and some of them I'm there as a student, some of them I am there as a teacher. Now in our class is the COHORT2 Edify training, digital training for teachers. This is our class. So I want to look at how many people have submitted their work. So I'll click classwork, and we have a variety of them. So in the morning, we looked at presentation software. And then we had an assignment that I put there. On my screen, if you can see, of the 44 who were assigned, who have turned in their work so far. Let us have a look at their work. So I'll click, and John Nsubuga and Patrick Musajja Kawa, congratulations. I can see you have submitted your work. Let me have a quick look at it. Let me see Patrick Musajja Kawa here. I'm going to mark live right now. I want to see Musajja Kawa's presentation. Patrick Musajja Kawa, I think, was not part of our training. And if he uploaded a Microsoft Word document. This is a Microsoft Word document or a Google Docs document. This is not what we intended to have. So I don't know. Maybe I will encourage Musajja Kawa to remove this work and submit this work, and maybe submit again. I will not mark this for now. Let me go back to our...
Mr. Dumba.
Yes, please.
You could even put for him a comment there, so that that is fine.
Okay.
Mm.
Just another person has just signed in, but let me look at John Subuga. Let us see whether you have a presentation. Yeah, when you see PPT text, this means we have a PowerPoint presentation. So let me download his work. John Subuga. Downloaded. So let us take a look at John Subuga's work. So John Subuga has a presentation with 9 slides. And at the beginning of his work, we have Edify Uganda by John Subuga. He has a logo there. He managed to put a picture, not many words. He tells us about Edify's mission to improve and expand sustainable price data education globally. Good, the statement of faith. Wow. We have Edify worldwide. There are 3 countries here. And then what we do, EdTech training for teachers, second and the third. Oh, wow. And then we have a team here. He has an animation, he has transitions, our impact, 3,000 plus schools and more. Subuga, and then where do we find Edify? He puts an office and their contact. And then, thank you. His use of colors was good. I'll give Subuga, I'll give him, let me give him 90%. He has whatever I needed for this presentation, only that the information was not as rich as, but still, thank you so much in Subuga. There you are, 90 out of 100. Thank you so much for your presentation. So that's about it. I'll be marking others as they come in. Let us go to what we are supposed to cover today. Today, we want to look at how we can create videos for our classes. Some of you have phones, some of you have laptops. Ideally, in a perfect situation, we would be using laptops. But because not many of us have the laptops now, we shall go through. I'll use, of course, my laptop, but then we shall also show you how to use a phone to make a recording. Only that when you record using a phone, there are some things you are limited, as in, for example, if you want to record a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation using a phone, first of all, the video has these black shades on the left and right, and the phone is in the middle. And yet sometimes we prefer a video covering the whole screen, the content of the video covering the whole screen. So one, where do you get, there are many softwares, by the way, you can use to record videos. I personally used Bandicam. I have used OBS and many others. But for this particular lesson, we are going to use a really simple one called Flashback Recorder. So how do you get Flashback Recorder? If you go to Google and type Flashback recorder.com/express, flashbackrecorder.com/express. This takes you to the download link of the free version of Flashback Recorder. So it has, of course, a pro version which does editing, trimming footage, and so on. But for I found the free version fine for us. So we shall scroll down, and then you have both of them here: Flashback Express and then Flashback Pro. You'll have to part with some money to get Flashback Pro. But Flashback Express is just as fine. So you'll click Get Express, and for free, you download. It's just about 24 MB, and you will have your software fine. Now, after downloading your software, the other thing you're supposed to do is install it on your phone. So we have the installation file here. I'm going to double click, and it will unpack. It's a really light software, and it does very amazing work, light as it is. You don't have to use hundreds of MBs just to get a software. So here, we are going to click Next. And then we shall have to accept the terms of the license agreement. And then click Next. And then Next again. And in less than a minute, you'll have your software downloaded. You click Next. Your software on your screen. So personally, let me remove this tick, send anonymous message, and then I won't run Flashback now. No. I remove the tick and click Finish. Roger, are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, please, just in case of anything, please, you can chip in with some information that I could have skipped. Now, when you install Flashback, we have two files that we get. We get Flashback Express Recorder and then Flashback Player. Now, let us open Flashback Express Recorder. We want to record maybe a video of a presentation. So I will click, but we have to first make a few settings in Flashback Recorder. So here it's coming. This is the first thing you'll see when you open Flashback Recorder. Of course, I'm low on space, but I don't mind about this for now. I'll ignore that. And then we wait for it to load. Now on this screen, I chose, because I'm going to play a PowerPoint presentation, I choose to have a full screen recording. But there are other options. You can record a region or a window. But for our case today, we are going to have a full screen recording of whatever we are doing. And remember, as we are teaching, I'm going to be talking about maybe what's in the presentation. So I'll have to enable the microphone. And sometimes perhaps you have many microphones, but let me choose this. So even when I'm talking, you can see that there is a red and green bar moving. So it shows that the microphone is now live. I'll allow Flashback Recorder to record the PC sounds. And then many people really like to see themselves presenting or talking to an audience. So you'll also enable the webcam. So you see, if I remove the tick, there is a portion of this window that goes away. And when I click webcam, you can see me here. You click to remove the tick, and away it goes. So when I click now, you can see that you can see my background. You can see me as I talk, and then on the right hand side, it shows you the size of the video it's going to record. So I'll click settings and then come to the size of the video. I am a fan of widescreen and high quality, high definition videos. So I will click 1280 by 720 32-bit color. And that's the size of the screen that I choose. And then I click close. So that's the screen that I chose. And then perhaps I also want this small video here to be displayed on the video as I am recording. So I can choose to show webcam window while recording. If I click, the window goes away. To remove the tick, the window goes away. And when I click again, you see the window here. But then the size is too large. If I was to create a presentation with this window, you will not see the content. So I'll just go to the sides and drag to resize this window. I'll put it at the size that I feel appropriate. I feel this is fine. So I'll take this to the right. I'll put it there. And I think for now, that is all. Now, what we want to do, let me illustrate how I'm going to record this video. Let me get a presentation here. Let me choose another folder here.
You can use the one that's for the other teacher.
Okay,
the one he made.
Let me use mine. I found one here. So does everyone see my screen? Hello? Rogers?
Yes, we see.
Okay, now I have a presentation here. And then let me display. So that is my screen. So I'm going to ask Flashback to record this. So at the bottom of the Flashback Express screen is a record button. So I will click to record, and then it will tell you Shift Control plus S starts or stops the recording, and then there is a countdown timer. So it counts from 3 downwards, and by then you must be ready. So I'll bring my presentation and start. Hello, gentlemen. My name is Stephen Dumba, and I'm here on behalf of Edify Uganda. Edify, promoting Christian education in Uganda. Then I'll go. Our mission is to improve and expand sustainable Christ-centered education globally. Then I'll go next. What do we do? Now you notice that the video covers some part of the screen here. If you notice that, so you even during the recording, you can drag this webcam video. But for my case, it is still fine. I can press it back. Then I'll continue with my presentation. What do we as Edify do? Training, loans, and edtech. And this is, by the way, also a recap of our lesson that we had in the morning. You notice that there are few words, straight to the point, beautiful colors, have a statement of faith there. Where we work, so where I put the picture on the right, and then we have the countries listed down. And because the countries are many, I didn't put them on one slide. I have a picture on the right and then more countries. Then I go, what of our map? What does our map show? It shows the different countries where we as Edify work. Remember, I'm just illustrating how to record using Flashback. And whatever we are doing right now, the Flashback recorder is doing its work. It's recording this entire screen. And then I'll continue. Our team. This is our team at Edify. Ogolovi Godfrey, the country director, Babazi Annette, Mario Dennis, Komkisha Susan, and of course there are more. This was just a presentation for illustration. My brothers and sisters, please don't worry if your presentation is not as good as this. It could be your first time. It has taken us also some years to get here. and enough practice, of course. So also, by the end of the week, you'll be doing stunning presentations like this. So don't worry. And then there we are, Edify and our impact, 3,000 plus schools, 1,000 plus teachers trained, and 390 loans, and so on. And then thank you. For any questions, please contact Edwin or Mario, EdTech Integration Officer at Edify, and that's his number. And by the way, for this program, this number is quite important. For this particular program that we are running, Rogers Makarera is our team lead, but his immediate boss is Edwin on the number 0777 078 and 032. If you want to know anything about Edify, you can call Edwin. And I happen to use his number for this presentation. And then I'll go out of the presentation and start. Now, Flashback has been doing its recording in the background. So let me bring it back. So now I want to stop the recording. So I'll click here, and then it will ask you, you've made a recording. Do you want to play or save? For my case, I want to save this video. So I'll click save. Let me save this video on the desktop. And please remember to give appropriate names. So trial video record. So I'm going to save this, and notice the format. Flashback Recorder saves its videos in the format .fbr. This is not a popular format for videos, but this is what Flashback Recorder does. We are going to see later on, just in a few moments, how we get our video to the standard format. So I click save. And I'll close this. So here we are. This is our video in FBR format. It is a total of, it was around 3 minutes, and it has 12.7 MBs. So now for the public that wants to see the video, for your learners who want to watch the video of the lesson that you created, remember when we installed Flashback Player, we had 2 files added to our desktop, 2 shortcuts. Flashback Express Recorder, and then Flashback Express Player. So Flashback Express Player is the one that plays the videos that were recorded using Flashback Express Recorder. So I will open Flashback Express Player so that I load the video which I named trial video. I'll close this. So I'll go to File, Open, and then where did I save? I remember I saved the video on the desktop. So here we have our trial video record. And then I click Open. So initializing and so on. So it gives us a preview of the video. And then you will go to File, top left corner, File, and then click Export. Now the export here gives you 3 options. You can either save it as an MP4 file, as an AVI file, or as a Windows Media video file. For now, let me choose MP4. So I will click MP4 and then OK. Whole video, there's nothing much to change here. Then I'll click Export. Now here, you see, save as type MP4 file. Now let me rename this to final video. And I'm going to still put this also in the desktop. And I click save. 2%, 3%. So as we wait for it to export this to MP4, I want you to remember that here in this case, we are using a computer. which is, and for normal classes, which is more appropriate. I don't know how you're going to record a biology lesson using your phone, unless you're just going to talk a lot and little for the learners to see. I don't know. What I know, it is possible, but I believe that it would be good for you as a digital teacher to know how to use a computer to record these videos, because at school, I believe that the school will provide the computers. Even if it is one, you can rotate one computer among the departments. And then we are done. So the export is complete. And as you want to view, for now, let me say no, I don't want to view. Then I close Flashback Express player. Then I'll go to my desktop and see what do I have. So here I have my video, which I named final video. It is 3 minutes and 42 seconds, and I can play it with any ordinary player, although here I use VLC media player. And it's a small file, around less than 10 MBs. So I will double click this. Hello, gentlemen. My name is Stephen Dumba, and I'm here on behalf of Edify Uganda. Edify, promoting Christian education in Uganda. Okay, now that is the illustration. We have our video done. That's what I was just playing a few minutes, just a few seconds ago. So that's about Flashback player. I don't know whether we have some whether you have some questions from the audience. Rogers.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Dumba. Yes, so members, that was a quick overview of Flashback, and the mode of this training is we are going to be sending you some tutorial about whatever we have covered, and even this recording is really on YouTube. We shall send a link again, but we can again try to answer questions. Someone in the chat was asking what is the name of the video recorder, and Flashback Express. According to our analysis, we saw it as being the best and most appropriate for us to get started, because it is totally free and it can be able to do the good work. You can be able to, of course, you have created your PowerPoint, but if you just send those slides to learners for them to just read words without explanation, but it may not be good. But if you can create also a video, you turn your PowerPoint into a video. As a teacher, you explain your video. So when you send this to the learners as part of the e-learning strategy, maybe you are putting them on YouTube, the learners can follow the video. Yeah, so that is it. So what you are going to do is, you can see someone is asking that you could go through it again. Yeah, but maybe you are just going to give a recap. This video, you can go and replay it in your free time, and then you see the procedure. Yeah, so we should really, but also we are going to be sending some tutorial on that, on the same. Yeah, but maybe Mr. Dumba can give a quick recap on each. How do you get Flashback Express, and then from there we also look at those with the phones. Yeah, I think I have here some. I can demo, or you can demo about the phone. Eh? Yeah, then we.
Henry, the computer guy has Henry the Sechito has a video on that.
Hello.
Yes, Henry.
Okay.
You have shared the videos in the what? The link to the videos in the group. How to download and how to install and how to set some items and how to use.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Henry. So, Roger.
Yes.
Roger, do we still have anyone who really needs us to go through this again? Maybe in the next 2 minutes.
You gave a video on what? On Flashback?
Yeah, he did.
Henry, is the video about Flashback?
Yeah. There are two videos about Flashback.
Okay, yes, you have put it in the WhatsApp group.
I'll put them in the group. Yeah.
Okay, maybe let me just ask members put up their hands. Maybe they have some questions. If you have any question, please you can put up your hand. And yes, Ms. Samubala George.
Thank you. I'm inquiring of the modes of saving MP4 and the others, which is better?
I think MP4 is the most compatible. If you use others like AVI, they require extra codecs to be installed on your computer. MP4 works on most of the devices. So you be advised to use MP4 when you are saving your video. Kenya Innocent? Enoch? Bukenya Innocent?
Yes, Enoch.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
This is Enoch, eh?
Yes.
Yes, Enoch. Yes, Enoch.
So, thank you so much, Edify, our team leaders. Indeed, we are grateful, whereby some people are paying a lot of money to be trained, but for you, you are doing it free of charge. May God see you through. The question is,
Enoch, we are not getting you.
Yeah, we are
yes.
getting. You proceed.
So the question is, does it allow any Windows PC, like mine, I use Windows 7. Does that flashback screen recorder allow PC, I mean Windows 7? Thank you, sir.
Yes, Enoch. Flashback will work on Windows 7.
It works on every operating system you're having.
We are grateful for such.
Okay.
Okay, then we have Mr. Bukenya Innocent. Mr. Bukenya, will you please say something? Okay, Mr. There is Mabanja Ashraf.
Yes.
Ashraf.
Yes, please. Thank you so much, Mr. Dumban Rogers. My issue is about that very flashback software. Is it possible for me to use it so that the viewers of the video can't know that I used the flashback? Because I saw in the beginning you had to play and yet it had started, then you go and open the slides. So that starting point and the last part of it, I don't know how we can do about them.
Okay, Ashraf.
Yes, please.
Here I was teaching how to use flashback.
Yes.
That's why you are seeing flashback. But when you record your video, no one will know that you use flashback.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it is also in the options whereby someone can make it to be in the tray than being on the screen. To start when you're recording, you use shortcuts. For example, F3 to start recording and F4 to stop the recording.
Okay, let us hear.
We have Dennis. Dennis, will you please unmute and speak to us?
Thank you very much.
Yes, Dennis.
Mr. I was talking about the Flashback Express, as in when you are exporting, you must export to MP4. So my question is like, in case me I'm using a phone, will it accept to export it to MP4?
Now, what we have flashback, what the flashback we have is for PC. In the next few minutes, Rogers will be showing us what we can do for those who have phones. We might use a different software for phones.
Okay.
We had Prosia Himbisiwe. Prosia Himbisiwe, will you please unmute and talk to us? Rogers, do we have anyone else?
Okay, I think we can first proceed. Other questions will come at the end. Yeah, so members, what you need to know is we are telling you which tools, best practices that you can use. And we are going to be requesting you to try out the assignments and to watch the videos that we are going to be giving to add on to what we are teaching here. So, yeah, so, and also the video is there on YouTube. If there is something that which skipped you, don't say that again, the presenter was too fast. No, you can repeat, you can go back and replay, and you are very clear on what he has done because the screen is shared and everything is there. Okay, so I'm going to be demonstrating something here for members who are having phones. There's someone is asking about, does it have a limit? It has no limit. What we have recommended is a free software. It has no limit. So you can record as much as you want. It doesn't put any watermark. It just records the way you want. Okay, so I'm going to be demonstrating here something else on how our colleagues with phones can be able to do do something like this, can be able to do a screen recording of their work. Okay, so I'm going to share my phone. Okay, so Zoom allows sharing of a phone of your screen. Mr. Dumba, able to see my screen?
Yeah, it is clear.
Okay. So members, if you are going to use a phone, you go and you use a different screen recorder. Flashback will not work here on phone. So you will go to your Play Store and you will search for an app known as Vidima. You should be careful how you search for it because there are very many. There's one called the Vidimate and there's one called the Vidima, and there are very many here. So what you do is you look out for Vidima video record video. So we have Vidima screen recorder. This one of 18 MB. Is this one of 18 MB? Vidima video recorder. No, this one Vidima screen recorder. This one is light. This one is light, and then we have this one here, screen recorder. Let me use this one, which is full. Sometimes those ones which are light, they have, unless if your phone has no enough memory. The ones which are light sometimes may have some features that may not be fully working. So I'm installing an app. It was not there on my phone. I'm just going to use this particular app to install. So we need to create videos, and you can really use this period. So I click on open. So when I install the app, it is going to come on my phone. It is going to bring this up here. Yeah, so it has added that. Yeah, so from there, so I open this Vidima screen recorder, and then I click on continue. It tells me allow floating button. I say allow. Display over other apps. So I can go and I say display over other apps. So I come to video record and I allow it so that it can display over other apps. Okay. Allow to access your media library, you allow, so you give it the necessary permissions. Then also you can change the audio settings from there. It has those things which are telling you what is new, you say got it. So that is it. So it is going to put this casing here. This casing here on the side here. Okay, so now if I want to now to record my video, I'll go and I open my PowerPoint, which I created using WPS Office. Unfortunately, I don't have, so this was my presentation, which I did. I didn't do a lot. So I'll go into presentation mode so that my video starts the way I want it to start. So this is my screen recorder. So I can select this. So I can go to full screen. Then I click on my floating icon here, and then I tell it to start recording. So start now. 1, 2. Hello, this is Rogers. I'm going to be giving a presentation about Edify Uganda, and you are all welcome to this presentation. In Edify Uganda, we have a team that believes that all children should be learning and flourishing. Thank you very much for listening to me. So after that, I have recorded my video. So this video, which I've recorded, on phone sometimes we have these other. This is Rogers. I'm going to be giving a presentation. Okay, maybe something that maybe you would see that maybe I think I jumped when I was doing the screen recording. You actually stopped seeing, I think, my screen because Zoom is recording my screen, and also Vidima also wanted to record my screen. So what happened is that Vidima took over, and so you could no longer see my screen. Yeah, but what happened is that you click on that record button, and then it starts. After going in your slideshow mode, you should be able to see how it is recording. Let me first stop this sharing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share again, and then I show you my video, which I have just created. Okay, so yeah, so this video I've actually shared it here. This is the video I've shared it in the group here in our WhatsApp group. The video which I've just created. So I can create a video, and this is Rogers. I'm going to be giving a presentation about Edify. Okay, so let me share with audio. Let me share with audio. And you are all welcome.
We are already here in Rogers.
Okay, so maybe let me just end there on that. Yeah, but the fact is, one, let me first repeat again something small. One, you look for the app. It is known as Vidma Recorder. And so when you look for this app, when you open it, it is going to bring this. It is going to bring this. When you open the app, it is going to bring that floating button on the side. So you can, after opening it, you can minimize. So this floating button here. So from there, you can go ahead and open. Either they can be notes, it can be a document. So I can open, for example, my Google Classroom here, whatever I want to record, or my presentation. And then I go ahead and then I start the recording. The moment I say start now, it is going to give a count, and then it is going to start recording. So here, for me, it is still recording. For you there, it has paused because now Zoom and Vidima, they are competing for the screen. That's why you can see that it is on pause. Yeah, but after that, I can be able to stop the recording, and then I will have that video also shared. Yeah. So what we are going to do also, we are going to send some video, some well created video showing how to use it, but you should explore. You should really take time, install the app, and try. Computer things, most of the things are learned by trying. You can do the first version when it is not very good, then you try again, you try again, and then you create a better version of the same. So you should be able to use, if you want to use a screen recorder, to use that. I've seen some people during this lockdown, some teachers who have created videos with their phones, and they have been uploading them on YouTube, on a YouTube channel, and they have got a lot of views. Learners have been benefiting, and when you have a good audience, you can even start earning from your content. Yeah, so you should learn how to do the screen recording. put with maybe you have a phone and that's what you have. You can be able to use that app, create your content, and then you explain it using your phone, and you have the video. Yeah, I think that's what I want. That's what I want to demonstrate. Yeah, if we have other more questions there. Otherwise, Mr. Dumbai, I'm going to turn to you to tell us which activity are we going to try out with the video creation. There is Enoch.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Rogers. The question is, we found this interesting and we can as well create our videos. But the problem is when you're sharing that video to WhatsApp, how best can we minimize the consumption of MB when sending the recorded video to a WhatsApp group? For example, if your school, you're using WhatsApp groups to teach your learners and want to be creative to that extent, and you record your video very well on your PC, then how best can you minimize? Is there any option of cutting the number of MB before sending it to the WhatsApp group? I'm delighted. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that question. Yes, now there is a way, and you can do it both on computer and also on phone. Now, since you have asked about a PC, let me just try to answer you. So what you are going to do when you have a video that you have created, you can reduce its size using a tool known as Handbrake. Handbrake. So you go to Google and you search for what you call Handbrake. It is an open source video transporter, because really MBs, you may record a video and it is 500 MBs, and even WhatsApp may not allow you to upload it in that format. So in that case, you may have to put it on YouTube and you just send YouTube links. But with Handbrake, you can be able to reduce the video size when the quality is still fairly good. So you come here and you download for Windows. So here I have for Windows, this is for Windows 10, 64-bit. Yes, it's what I'm seeing here. If you have 32-bit, yeah, if you want Windows 7, so you go to older versions, old releases. So here you can be able to get older versions of Windows of Handbrake. Yeah, so you can be able to get older versions of Handbrake here, which you can be able to use here. So let me see which one I can go to. Which one will work for you? Let me get there is this one. For Windows, it normally uses EXE. EXE is known as executable file. It is the one which works with Windows, yeah. For example, there's this one here. This is we want for Windows. There are many here, but all these are 64-bit. This old version should be able to work on your computer. Let me download this one here. So the latest is for Windows 7 or Windows 10. If you download an older version, then the older version should be able to work for you on the old Windows here. So there are very many here from the very start. All the versions are there, so you can be able to get it. So the latest one is the one which is under when you go to downloads, this one here. If you're having Windows 10, you download this one here. So after downloading it, so you download this. The latest version is this one here, version 1.4, but I've downloaded version 1.3. Yeah, so this one actually has even 32-bit. You see here where it has x86. That means it can work with 32-bit as well. So this one will even work with Windows 7. So you can go for version 1.3. So after that, you install it. So this one is going to help you to reduce the size of your video so that you can be able to send it, yeah, with a few MBs. Now, for me, it is telling me that Yeah, so I'm going to say install. So it is going to bring something like this, and then I will be able to start the installation process for this particular software. So yeah, so I have that. So I'm going to go and get some video, which I'm going to use to demonstrate this. Okay, so I finish. So yeah, so after installing my Handbrake, so you install it the same way you install the other software. So you come here and you search, open it now. You open Handbrake. You search on the start menu, and then you. So I have here some video here. It is having the heading backing up files. Some video which I created using the. I created this video using Flashback. Yeah, it is some good video of mine. I created using Flashback. Maybe, yeah. So let me use this one. So this is some video which I created using Flashback. You can see this is my face here. So I was trying to do some video here. Yeah. So I want to send it. Currently it is 18 MBs. Yeah, 18 MBs. It is really still small, but maybe I want to make it smaller. So I will open my Handbrake app. So Handbrake is going to open, and then I'm going to use the Handbrake to make this thing, which is 18 MBs, to reduce to a smaller size, so that I can be able to send it with fewer MBs. This Handbrake is very powerful. It can turn a video of 1 GB into 50 MBs. It is very powerful, but the lower you reduce the size, the less the quality reduces. So you should be careful. So I'm going to get this, and I drag it and I drop it here. I just drag and I drop it here on this video. Now, the best way for you to easily convert this is I normally use what we call presets. There are some presets here. So we have general, we have web, we have devices, we have whatever. So I normally use this part of web, and then I choose the Gmail. We have Gmail large, Gmail medium, and Gmail small. Now, what does this mean? Remember, Gmail has a limit of sending files to 25 MBs. So Gmail large 3 minutes means 3 minutes will fit into 25 MBs. If you have a video of 3 minutes when it is 100 MBs, this one will make it 25 MBs. This one here will make 5 minutes into 25 MBs. Then this one will make 10 minutes into 25 MBs. So this one here is the smaller, the smallest in size. It makes 10 minutes into 25 MBs. But also we have this 720 resolution, 480 and 288. So if I want to make this very small, I'm going to choose this one here of Gmail small. But you can put it even on Gmail 3 minutes. It will also be good enough, depending on which resolution it was coming from. So you just choose this preset here, and then from here you come. It's asking you save as. Where do you want to save this video? So I'm going to say backing up files to Updraft. Okay. Yeah, I already put there a defined name. So from there I click on start. Yeah, so it is going to create another. Remember, the old version was, the first video was backing up files to Updraft without any one. So it had put for me a 1. I added a 2 also, but so it is creating another file here. It is creating this file. It is creating this file from this one. And this file should be smaller in size. Should be smaller in size as compared to the original one. Now, I know some people keep saying that you are first year, too fast, and they have forgotten where we started. Where we started was a person brought a question and said that will you create a video and it is 100 MBs or 200 MBs, and you want to send it on a WhatsApp group, and it is not even able to go. So how do you reduce its size? So If you're using a computer, like he said, or he said you download Handbrake, you can download the latest version. If you're using Windows 10, if you're using the Windows, old Windows, maybe Windows 7, you click on old releases and you go to old releases here, and then you look for 1.3. So you'll be able to look for 1.3, this one here. It will be able to work for you. So you look for that which has EXE, this one. EXE means it can work, is for Windows. So Handbrake can also work on Linux. It is somehow cross-platform. So you download it. After downloading it, you install. You'll find it there in the installation folder. In the downloads folder, you'll see you'll find it under the installer file which you have just downloaded. You can also find it at the top here on the browser. At the top here, you can be able to find that Handbrake. So you click on it, it installs. You open, then you drag your video, you drop it into here, and then you choose preset, Gmail. In this case, I've chosen the lowest Gmail, a small 10 minutes. So now let me see the result. So I'm going to close this Handbrake. Handbrake has finished its work. Okay, so the original video is here, it was 18 MBs. The new video is here, it is only 5 MBs. Yeah, so I've managed to reduce my video, and my video is still there, still. So this is my video. So this is my video. You can see it has reduced in size. But if I put it on phone, still learners can see, because that is the size of a phone. Yeah, but you can always see how you can compress. But it works well if the video was big. If the video was like 200 MBs, the compression impact would be higher than this one, which was small. Now, if you're using a phone, you do a similar thing. You just go to your phone and you search for video compressor. There are always apps. There is a one which I normally use on phone for video compression, which you can still use on your phone, and then you will be able to get a similar result. Yeah, so you should be able to do something similar. I may not be able to really demonstrate all of it here, but yeah, I don't want members with phones to be left out. So you can come here and you search for video compression. Video compress. You see, video compressor. So there's this one here, this green one, by Moblair Studios, one I normally, which I've used, at least I have some experience with it. So this one can first compress your video as well. I actually already have it open, installed on my phone. So in this one, I can find a video. For example, I have a video which I recorded about the screen recorder. I was trying to make some video about shareability. Shareability is some website for resources. So I created some video here. Yeah, so it is 1 minute. When I say compress video, it will be able to, this thing here will be able to start compressing for me the video. It will ask me how much, which size do I want? So I can say if I want it to be compressed to, it is currently around 50 MBs, but I can say I want to make it 24. So I change it to 66%, that is 480p. So I can click on that, and then it will start the compression. So this is using a phone. So members who are having phones, you can do whatever we are doing in this training. Everything, you can do all the assignments. With a phone, you can do whatever a person is doing with a computer. And you can even do better work depending on how much effort you put in. Now, when you come to this website of shareability, yeah, so you come down. So this is my video. It is compressed. Yeah, so this is my video compressed. Let me share it in the group there as a way of advertising shareability as well, because I'm showing you how you can send the worker to students. Yeah, so now when you come to this is compressed video, and it is only a few MBs. So what the video compressor affects the content for phone is still fairly good. It just reduces the quality a bit. The quality doesn't remain, but in your interest of reducing the MBs, maybe the runners, they can still see the words, they can still hear the audio. So you can try to play that video, which I have shared there in the group about share, I can't see it. So I've reduced it from 450 MBs to, how many MBs is it? Is there anyone who can be able to see the MBs there? How many MBs is that video now?
9.5.
Anyone who is on Masala? Is 9, yeah?
9.5.
Good. From 50 MBs. Can you imagine? So I've used a compressor. So we have Flashback for PC. We have that video compressor, that one, the green one there, that you can be able to use. You can record your video using Vidima on phone, and you can use Flashback on PC. I think members, we have managed to answer.
One more question.
Yes.
Thank you, Rogers. Another question is about, for example, if I'm teaching science, and in my video, I wanted a text to move like from the right to the left. For example, if I'm explaining poultry, and I would say, you are having a lesson or enjoy the lesson by teacher Enoch, and that text will go like a video, it will go and it will fade out. How best can I do that?
That's an animation in PowerPoint. Mr. Dumba, are you able to share a screen and show that? That's an animation in PowerPoint. You have to know how to use PowerPoint presentation, PowerPoint animations, and you apply them on a particular item. Mr. Dumba, are you able to show that? Okay. Animation, that is, you apply an animation on a particular item on a slide. We have very many animations. We have flying, we have fly left. You can even animate word by word. If you want particular words to be coming in one at a time. So we have a lot of animations in PowerPoint that you can be able to use. All PowerPoint presentations support animations. Yeah, so I don't know whether you're seeing my screen. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So this is slide content. So if I want this word to move the way you said, I will come to animations. Then I will come here. There are several animations here, which I can have. There's entrance, there is word, there are very many here. I can also click on this one here. You see, will bring the same. So if I wanted it to fly in, I can say fly in, then I say fly in from left or from right. So it is going to come from right, and then I can put the duration. And I say I can increase the speed, the duration. Okay. So if I try to click on preview, is that what you were asking?
I was asking, for example, in a video, like Mr. Dumbadere has shown us, after recording your video very well, how best can you add some text? Like you are in PowerPoint, you've presented it very well, you've recorded. Now you want to add a word like enjoy the lesson with.
Okay, you want to add you want to add some to edit. Okay, that is good. So what you are going to do, you are going to go and download another software called Shortcut. It is Shortcut. This one is a free video editor. So the other one which we have demonstrated is used for screen recording, but maybe you want to cut off some things and you want to add some words on a video, not on a PowerPoint presentation. So I think this, can you read for me this heading up here? Mr. Enoch? You're not seeing my screen, eh? Okay, let me share again. Are you seeing my screen now? Mr. Enoch? Okay, Mr. Enoch has gone off. Okay, Mr. Enoch has gone off. So he was asking about editing, video editing. So you can get what called shortcut. It is a free video editor. You search shortcut, like shortcut. So you download this video editor. It is a free open source cross. So the tools we are really recommending here are free tools, where you're not going to pay any money to use them. So you can click on download and then you look for a stable version. So you get a Windows installer. You can use this one or you can use this one on GitHub. Let me use this one on GitHub. And then you can be able to save it. It's around 79 MBs. So you can use that shortcut and then you use that shortcut to edit your video. So you may want to add some word maybe at the beginning when it is not in PowerPoint. When, for example, you may also want to cut off maybe when you were starting to record, the screen of Flashback appeared in your video and you want to cut off some parts, or you want to cut off a mistake in the middle of the video. You made a mistake as they were talking and there is some error that appeared, or there's a child who came and interrupted you, so you want to cut off a given part in the video. So you download what you call shortcut video editor. So shortcut is a video editor. It is not a video, it's not a screen recorder, it is not a compression software. It is a video editor. So you can be able to use that, and then you can be able to install shortcut. Yeah, all this is in the package of video. If you are working with videos, you may need to do some editing, and that is true. So you can be able to download shortcut video editor. Now there are other video editors, by the way. Before even I install shortcut, within your Windows, there is already a video editor. There is what you call a video editor, this one, which is within Windows. It comes within. You don't even need, if you are using Windows 10, there's this video editor which is within. You just type that video editor. It can still allow you to cut and edit. Basic. You can do some basic video editing with this one. It is within. You don't need to install anything. It's already within your computer, so you can use it. And you download, and then you do what? And then you use it for your video editing, the way you were asking. Yeah, so you just open video editor, this one. It takes some time. It is part of the Photos app. So I've already clicked on it, it's going to open. So yeah, but this shortcut is more advanced a bit, better than this one, the one which is in Windows. We are going to send a video about this particular video editor as well. There's something very good about all these ones, shortcut and also that one. Yeah, so you should be able to use the internet and be able to use. We want to see, and by the way, I'm going to as we wind up, I'm going to show you what some of the teachers are doing. Some people may think that these things are for teachers of ICT. These guys are ICT guys, so they know things. They are just here. Video editing is not my thing. You can go and get you can get inspiration from what fellow teachers are doing. Teachers are doing these, teachers of physics, teachers of chemistry. We have a lot of videos on the internet. There's an article which I wrote here, online tools for teachers during lockdown. And on this article, I added there some links of what teachers are doing. Let me see. No, it's not this one. There's another one for blogging. This one at the top. This one, getting started with a blog as a teacher. So a blog is something that is like creating videos, making money through creating videos and putting them on YouTube. Yeah. So I'm going to share the link. So one of the teachers I want to talk about is this one called Walugada, and we are going to be looking at this later on when you are looking at YouTube. Yeah, so Mr. Olugada makes his videos, and when he makes these videos, he is a mathematics teacher, is not ICT teacher, so don't say that these things are for ICT teachers. And he's making money here. He has thousands of subscribers on YouTube, and he can put these words here, and he uses the. You see, he uses PowerPoint. This is PowerPoint. So he's not using anything. That is PowerPoint, and he can be able to record his presentation, and he makes good videos and he puts them on YouTube. And he can use some editor like Shortcut to do some basic editing where he has made a mistake. You can put some words. Yeah, so we can be able to, there are many teachers that you can be able to get inspiration from for you to do some good work. So I'm sending this link. You can check out that link on how you can be able to get there. So basically, I was doing that to buy some time. So this is the other one, which is within Windows. It is the Photos app. It is taking, maybe my RAM is getting consumed. So when you are working with videos, you should make sure that your computer's RAM is fair. Yeah, so we have, yeah, there is that one called this one here called Photos. It is the app that I was talking about, which you could use. Yeah, so it is opening there. So yeah, maybe I just wanted to let you know what you need to use. I may not do everything here, but those two tools. The person who asked the question, I think Mr. Enoch went off, but I think the members are following. I was trying to look at my memory here. It is almost used up. So this is the video editor which comes within Windows. Mr. Enoch, you are back?
Yes. Actually, I'm following properly.
You are following. Have you seen even the YouTube channel of Mr. Olugada?
Yes, please, and I've enjoyed it.
Okay, so you can be able to come here and click on new video, and then there's what called a project library here where you can drop your video. So I can come and I go to my videos, and I click on what I drag my video and I drop it in here into my computer. But for you said you're using Windows 7, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so let me leave this one. This one is on Windows 10. Let me leave it. I'll send more instruction about it, about how I'll send a video showing you how you can use that particular video. So let me first close that so that my computer here can perform better. So that is basically what you're supposed to do. So with Shortcut, our session is supposed to end at 5:30. So let me just open it and I just show you the interface briefly, and then we wind up. Okay, so I'm going to open the Shortcut. My computer here was slowing down. Okay, so I'm going to open Shortcut, this one. Yeah, Shortcut, the one you asked for. So as you hear is to cut the video. If you want to cut the video, put some text, you can use that particular video editor. And it can be able to help you in that regard. I'm not seeing any other hands from people. I think other people are comfortable. So we are going to be winding up on this and we shall be good to go. Yeah, so basically we are going to be good.
Yes, Rogers. Hi there, Rogers. Mr. Mukisa, can you hear me? Oh, Henry. Henry, can you hear me?
I think you have lost Rogers.
Okay, I wanted to give my assignment. Of course, I'll put it in Google Classroom, but what we are going to do is the presentation that we made in the morning, or whoever has made a presentation, will have to create a video while they are talking over their presentation. And that is the assignment. I still put it in. I'll still put it in the group. I mean, sorry, in the Google Classroom. Yes, Henry. Henry, do you have anything to say?
No,
Henry?
not really. I've just posted the videos in the group. So if anyone wants to review them, they can as well go and check them out.
Henry, can you please tell these teachers about your YouTube channel?
Okay. Let me share my screen. Can I share my screen?
Yes, you can. I have allowed that.
Are we seeing?
Yes, I can see that. I can see your screen, and I hope that the others.
Okay, they can as well come to their browser and type in YouTube. Then they can go to YouTube and look for Henry the computer guy.
Your network, I think, is not good.
Yeah, it's raining. So when you come to Henry the computer guy, can click on that pic, then it brings you to my channel where you're going to find some of the videos I've been telling you. So you can as well come to the playlists. And when you come to the playlists, you can as well look for what you want. Specifically, these are specifically videos on working on smartphones. It's also working on Office, working with Flashback Express, and all other videos that we are going to be looking at. So that's how they can access the channel. And please don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, it's free. Sadumba, I think I'm done.
Oh, thank you, but I don't think the people were able to see your computer well, your screen well. We are just waiting for Rogers. Maybe members, another thing I'm proud of, Mr. Warugada, whom Rogers was referring to, was my student at St. Peter's in Zambia, and he was very passionate about physics and math. Even when he was at campus, he would come back to offer math and physics lessons to the students. Unless someone has a question here, Enoch, you have a question?
Yes, please, Mr. Dumba.
Yes, Enoch.
Really, I'm very happy because you are there to help us.
We're also happy to have you here.
My question is, I finished creating my slides in PowerPoint.
Yes, please.
But I've failed to upload to the Google Classroom. Can you please help me so that I can submit my assignment, sir?
Okay. Let me have, there's Dennis also. Dennis has a question. Dennis, how may we help you?
Thank you, Mr. Dumba.
Yes, Dennis.
I was asking about this assignment because even the first one, I attended some 5 lessons, but I didn't get the certificate, maybe because of the assignment. I always see assignments sent on my email, P5 class upper. Are those the assignment we are supposed to do, or you tell us during the session that this is the assignment we are doing?
No. Henry, Mr.
Yes,
Henry, you have the code for
please.
you have the code for our classroom.
Let me see whether I can get it here.
Okay, then I let me take these members through Google Classroom. Enoch and Dennis.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm taking you through Google Classroom. So I want to share my screen. Now, you are going to sign into your email. This is my email signed in. Then towards the right, there are these nine bullets, or should I call them dots, where we have more Google apps. Google has very many apps it gives us by the fact that we have they have given us a free email. So when you scroll down, you'll find an app called Classroom. So this is it. When you click Google Classroom, will come on your screen. Now you can see here, I have very many classrooms in which I am. Like I said before, in some of them I am there as a student, while in others I am there as a teacher. The particular class for this cohort is this, Cohort 2 Edify Teachers Training. Henry, did you get the code, Henry?
Yes, please, I've got the code.
You got the
Hello,
code.
I've got the code. It's kind of raining.
Okay.
I'm going to put it in the chat.
Now, in the chat. So what you can do, these other people, if you want to join this class, you will come to class, join the class, and then you'll enter the code here. Let me see. And here we have the code. So the code for this particular class is QJOYQA7. And then you click join class. Now for me, it says something went wrong. Why? I am already a teacher in this class, so I cannot join this as a student. Now, let's go back for those who are students in that class. I will come to, I have a class here. I will click here, and the class is S4 of St. Henry's College, Kitovu, and I am a student. If I want to upload my work that is on the desktop, I'll come here and click classwork. And then I'll find an assignment here. Maybe let me click. And then I'll go down and find view assignment. And then here, I'll come and add. And then I'll choose file. So I'll go to my computer, choose here on my screen, choose upload, and then I'll click browse. And then I'll find an assignment to upload. Maybe let me click this, and then click open. So it is uploading, you can see the progress. And when it is done, I'll choose turn in. And then again, turn in. So as a student, I have turned in my work. I don't know whether this answers the question for Enoch. Enoch and Dennis, does this answer your question?
Yes, a little bit, but then for primary teachers, are we supposed to be having work for P5 and others?
Enoch, is it Dennis? Sorry, Dennis.
Yes, yes, please.
What we are doing right now is we are doing a teacher training, a digital a training for teachers in digital skills. You are learning how to use PowerPoint, how to create videos. You're going to learn how to use your email effectively, Google Drive. You're going to learn many skills in the course of this 6 days. So this is not about primary work or anything else. So did you get the code? Did you get the code?
I will check on the chat.
Yes,
The
we have
chat,
the
yeah.
code. We have got the code.
Yeah, the code. Yes, please check the chat and get the code. So when you log into your Gmail account and join a class, that's when you'll be able to view the particular assignments for that class.
Mr. Dumba.
Mr. Dumba.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Is the first letter Q O O A? That code.
It must be Q. It's Q.
Q J O Y Q A 7.
Yeah, that's it.
Mr.
So
Dumba.
this link will
Yes, please.
This link will take me to the classroom.
It will take you to this classroom.
So it's where I will be getting the assignment.
You will get the assignments for this particular classroom.
Yeah.
I had another, someone was asking.
Mr. Dumba.
Yes, please.
For me, I know he gets some messages from the online classes. Now, those are other classes. You should know that this is a new class.
Yeah.
And you should use this new class to attempt the activities.
True.
Yes. If possible, would be helped now and get helped now, other than waiting.
I think he has. Okay, I'll stop the screen share now. Dennis, do you still have a question? And then Enoch, do you still have a question?
You've answered mine. I'm going to submit my assignment, sir.
Thank you so much. And then Henry.
Nothing to say.
Sorry? Okay, I think we lost Rogers. I'm reluctant to end the lesson without his input. I don't know. Mr. Mukisa, do we?
Mr. Dumba.
Yes, Rogers. Sorry, we lost you.
My power went off, so I had to switch because I was using a router. But what I was telling the member there, I think what I realized that there are some members who maybe some of them may have even attended the other session, but now they come because they ask because they need to learn more where they get stuck. Because, for example, when we have looked at the screen recording, for example, so someone may get stuck at another stage. Now I want to edit now the video. So that is, of course, another skill that we may not have. Like the scope for this particular training was just the screen recording. Yeah, but still, we can still keep sharing briefly, and the person should be able to go and do more research about what we have told him. Yeah, so someone was asking about this thing called shortcut. So I went off when I was here. I'm going to spend just 1 minute to show him where he will go. And we are going to be sending a video to this effect. Yeah, so yes?
Remember, we have another engagement at 6. And
yeah, it is there. So I didn't want this question to be hanging because the person may say that we never answered him, but I'm not going to do much here. So what he was asking was, how do you add a video? So when you install this shortcut video editor, this one here, when you install it and you open it opens like this. So I can come here and I say history. This was my lesson on shareability.
Rogers, are you there?
It's not there.
Henry.
Yes, please.
I think.
Yeah, Mr. Dumba.
Yes, please.
I think I shall just share with him the tutorial because I think my internet is not stable.
Okay. So
Yeah.
can you please
We shall share with you the tutorial.
Showing that how to use shortcut. You'll follow it. You can be able to put that video there on the timeline, and then you add text as you wanted. We shall share with you a tutorial on how to do that. Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay, then bye for everyone. Let's meet tomorrow again at 9. What are we covering tomorrow, Rogers?
Mr. Dumba.
Yes, please.
You have not given them an assignment for the video.
I told them they are going to create a video while they are talking over the presentation they made in the morning.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so members, create that video because we shall need it in another session that we shall be looking at video at YouTube.
Okay, then, Rogers.
Okay.
Let's call this off and meet tomorrow.